Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about YouTube. I've had this channel now for 2 months, and in that time I've seen it go from 0 watch hours to 1,500 watch hours and 250 subscribers. So today we're going to look at what I've done to get that number to where it is now, which is now halfway towards that first earn point on YouTube, and if I can help any new YouTube channel along the way, all the better. So let's dive into it and find out all the little things I found out, all collated into one video. Okay, so here we are just showing the subscriber figure for the channel at 251 currently and just over 1,500 viewing hours. Now, the rest of this video has been filmed at an earlier date prior to achieving these numbers. However, I just wanted to show you that I have now achieved these numbers. Okay, so as you can see from the actual channel itself then, I was dominating this with YouTube Shorts early on for about a month, and I was just not getting the right amount of views for this to continue doing it, so I switched over to the long form videos instead. So as you can see here then, you've got to have at least 3 million views from Shorts just to unlock the first YouTube feature alone. Secondly, it's deciding what your niche is. So originally I thought my niche was going to be in gaming chairs. However, this proved to be too niche, if that is such a thing. I needed to go up one level. I had to make that niche a bit broader. Otherwise, I was not going to get the views. Initially, I was seeing on those first videos a trickling of the viewing numbers. And then I stepped it up just one step as to where I was getting those gaming chairs from, being the pallets, and the videos absolutely took off. So if you're not seeing any video viewings that you'd hope you'd be seeing, you might need to go up that one extra level out of your niche. Just make that a little bit broader. So as you can see, I initially started off doing the gaming chairs, and then after 5 videos I switched it over to doing the pallet videos, and also included a few on there about EVs as well. I then turned my attention to quality of the video. Now, initially the first videos I posted were not in 4K. And you can really tell they do not look a good quality image. So I made sure that whatever I was recording, it was in 4K, and I made sure that when I was editing the video and uploading it, it was going in 4K. So the first videos that I made then were in 1080p, and you can really tell the difference between 1080p and 4K. So if you can, always go up to 4K at the earliest opportunity. So a lot of smartphones now do have the 4K capabilities, or you can go down the route of a camera or camcorder and get that option. They are coming down in price. It is cheap enough to do that now. Okay, so you need to make sure that you've got the right aspect ratio for YouTube, which is making sure that whilst you've got it in that landscape format, it is the right size across and down. So it is 16:9 for YouTube. So repeat that, 16:9 aspect ratio. You can see that's advertised on YouTube. Aspect ratio is 16:9, and you can set that on your camera or your phone. Okay, and then there's the sound. So in those early videos, I was having issues with the sound. It was going up, it was going down, it was quiet, and I really had issues trying to juggle that sound just holding a camera. Now, I overcame that. A good friend of mine got me some audio equipment for my birthday. So since then, hopefully the sound has been of a much higher quality. Now, I also started moving the video focus off what I was looking at and onto me as well. Now, one of the first issues that I came across, I was looking at where I was filming and not at the lens. So it would look like I was looking away from the viewer and not the viewer. Now, I've had to train my eye to focus purely on the lens, and it's a skill. It will take a while to do it. I look back at these early videos and you can really tell, and it does make me cringe knowing that I'm doing that. Okay, so the next issue to overcome then was the camera stability. So those early videos, the camera, it was up, down, it was left, right. So I was all over the place with it. Now, I've got hold of a camera tripod, and my brother's got me an electronic tripod for my birthday, and hopefully the image is a lot more stable now compared to what it used to be. All right then, video length. So I've increased my video length time quite significantly since those early videos, which were under 2 minutes. So the majority of my videos are now in excess of 8 minutes, and this is for 2 reasons. So reason 1 then is because of YouTube and AdSense. So once the channel becomes monetized, placing any YouTube ads into the videos need to be at least 8 minutes in length for you to place an ad in your video. Secondly, it's the average runtime of a video. So the average time that someone is watching your video across YouTube is around a third, 33% give or take. So the longer your video is, let's say it's a 10-minute video, they're going to be watching in excess of 3 minutes. So the more people watching a longer video for a long amount of time, it's going to be contributing to your overall viewing hours on the platform. So as you can see, we've got the average amount of time shown for each video and how long that is, and it varies video to video, but you're still in that range of 30 to 40%. Now, the longer the average view timing is, the more viewing hours you're going to get from fewer views. Okay, subscribers. So in my early videos, I was not asking at any point for anyone to like, comment, or subscribe. And as a result, I was getting a very low trickle of subscribers. Now, in the later videos, as soon as I start asking for subscribers in the video and putting in the link at the end of the video for subscribing, those subscriber numbers started going up a lot more quicker. So here it's really obvious where I actually started to include the please subscribe moment in the videos. It is just very obvious. There's a huge spike in the graph. Now, regarding when to ask people when to subscribe in the video is a really crucial point. So it needs to be at that point where it's around a third of the video to half of the video, where the person who's watching is invested in watching that video and they want to continue watching. That is the person that you want to be achieving and actually getting to subscribe for your channel. So whilst I'm at it, if you're liking the video so far and you've liked any of the videos that you've seen on my channel, please do subscribe, leave a comment, and press the like button below. Thank you. Now, one thing that I hear YouTubers saying quite a lot is your consistency with uploading to YouTube. How frequently you upload to YouTube, once a week, twice a week, certain days, certain times. Me personally, I've not found that to be too much of an issue. So as you can see, there's no real pattern as to when I'm uploading videos or how frequently or how many even. So I can't really see a trend within this so far, but it's something I'll keep an eye on. So what I have actually found to be an issue is the time of year and people being on annual leave, school holidays, and the moment that they return to work, there being a huge drop-off in the audience. And seeing the primary audience for the channel moving to the after school run and in the evening night hours, which has really reduced my time for viewing hours really down. So as you can see, the amount of viewers who are watching the videos, it peaks at night between 7 PM to 12 PM, and then it really dips down in the night, and then throughout the day, it's really low. So something to keep an eye on. So with YouTube then, you are actually able to look at your population demographic who's watching your videos. So you're able to look at their age, gender, where they're from in the world, etc. So I do quite like this tool. It's got all the details you need on about your audience, about where in the world they are, who they are, and when they are watching. So there's some good information here as to who your audience is and who you should be targeting, or if you want to change your videos. Now, with being able to do that, if you need to flip your audience for certain videos for certain times of the year in order to keep your viewing hours up, it is possible to do that. So you just got to bear in mind that your target audience, who you're looking at, what ages are going to be watching your video more, when your previous audience is going to be in work or they're going to be doing childcare activities, etc. Right then, so you need to know the name of your video before you've even made your video. Okay, so if you've got an idea for what you're going to do, have a look at what has already been made. Identify what is trending, what has generated a significant amount of views. So you want to be able to replicate that in a certain way in your own style. So I've been able to do this particularly for my palette videos. Now, once you've found what you're going to call it, you need to actually label up your movie, your video, with that name. So when you upload it to YouTube, it's catching that metadata straight away. So as you can see from my videos, particularly the palette videos, they are going to be corresponding to more popular Amazon return palette videos that I found, and trying to give them a little bit of an additional edge when people are looking for Amazon return palette videos. Okay then, so next up is making sure that you have got the right thumbnail for your video. Okay, so this really needs to be something that is within the first 30 seconds of your video. So the viewer is going to recognize something in the video that was related to the thumbnail and they can match it up. So this one then, It's a picture of the palette that I picked up, and within the first 20 seconds, I'm looking at the palette and they can match it up to that thumbnail. Okay, so next up is making sure that your thumbnail has got the right data behind it. So when you have made the thumbnail, you name it as such like you have with the video, and then upload it. Again, it's metadata that YouTube is using to then drive that video forward. So if you've not done this, you can actually go into the actual video itself and change the thumbnail at a later time. Okay, so when uploading the video then, you want to make sure that you have the right audience. So you either say this is for children or it is not for children. If you are selecting it is for children, you are going to be limiting your audience significantly. Now, for the long form videos, I would suggest making this for adults so that it is on the no option. No, it is not made for children. So when uploading the video, you're going to get other options as well. So is the video a AI generated video? So if it is, do click on it. And if you want to send this video out to beyond the people who have subscribed to your channel. Now, if it's a new video like this, where it is something outside of your niche, then I strongly recommend doing that so that you get a wider audience immediately available to see your new video. Okay, so now turning our attention to your channel's landing page. So a viewer is going to be able to see what your channel is all about within the first 5 seconds of looking at it. So a viewer's really got to know what your channel is all about from your banner that's running across the top of the page and your 3 or 4 most recent videos. So this is my channel page, and as you can see, it's just made very clear. We've got reseller Chris all over it, and we've got the palette returns on that front page right at the top. So hopefully someone looking at this will be able to see, okay, this is a reseller. So for this, I'd look at the more subscribed YouTube channels and identify what they're doing on their channels. So look at the banner, look at their main picture, look at their thumbnails. What consistency is there between the thumbnails? Is there a particular style? Is there a niche that you're already in where another channel is doing it? Have a look at them and identify what they're doing and seeing what they're doing well, and if you can replicate this in any way. Okay, so video outliers then. These are videos which are going to do significantly better than any of your other videos. Now, you're going to get more views on them, and initially it's going to come a bit of a shock. I'll admit it happened to me. I got 9,000 hits on one video, and I was like, why has that happened? And I had to analyze and deep dive into it to find out why it had done so well. So whenever you get one of these, stop, look at it. Why has this one done so well? Start from the very beginning, look at the thumbnail, look at the title. Was there anything different about it? And before you know it, you'll find out why, and you'll start replicating it into your upcoming videos. So this was my first video that did extremely well, and I tried to replicate this off the bat and on to the next ones to try and get the success it had. Hashtags. So a lot of YouTubers are saying hashtags have now died, they're not being used. Even YouTube has said we're not really using them anymore to drive videos. However, that being said, the first outlier I had, I put in those hashtags, and it did significantly better. Now, it could be something that worked for me. It could be something within that niche that works. But for me, they work. But that's just my opinion. If you want to try it, give it a go. So as you can see here then, I actually put in 2 hashtags within the title for this video, and it is my best performing video to date. So it must be doing something behind the scenes. Okay, the video comment section. Make sure this is filled out. Give as much detail as you can about the video that you have just uploaded, okay? This is your opportunity to sell the video and for it to be picked up by YouTube, to be sent out to as many people as possible. So by putting in keywords, it will find people who are looking for those topics or who have looked at those topics in the past. So if you've got something in your video, write it down, put in there the detail, and YouTube will sort out the rest. So as you can see within this comment section, I've included things like the playlist, the timings within the video, the hashtags, the general description of the video, and everything that I can possibly think of to do with this video. Right, in that comment section then, so I have found putting in the hashtags and putting in a storyboard, giving the timing within the video as to where certain things stop and end, has significantly helped with particular videos and their performance with the views. So I strongly recommend the comments, doing as much as you can with that one. Right, before making any videos, research what is trending, research what is doing well at that time of year. Is there something predictable? Is there an event? Is it a season? There's always going to be things throughout the year which peak and trend at certain types of the year. So always bear that in mind and try to align a video to something that is happening that a lot of people are going to be thinking about at that point in time.
So take a look at people within your niche and identify what they have done well and what videos in particular have done well.
Right, the duration of each scene. How long are you taking to explain something? People's attention span is getting less and less, let's be honest. So you want to be able to get your message across within a shot as soon as you can. So this scene is going on 15-20 seconds now. That's more than enough. So let's end it there.
Just come away from whatever scene that you're doing and putting a new scene and then come back to another.
Okay, so you want to try and break up your scenes with new footage where you can. So don't keep doing this again and again and again. Add in new parts to the video and keep coming back to it. So you're breaking up the viewer's attention, you're bringing them back to a part of the video. So this keeps their attention and it stops them from drifting and thinking about another video. Right, quantity over quality or quality over quantity. Okay, it's a paradox, okay? The more videos that you make, the better quality they will become in the future. So you need to be able to make more videos and get better at editing, get better at video creation and content creation in order for you to have a better quality video.
So as you can see, this becomes rather noticeable with an increase in videos, but an increase in quality over time as well compared to how they were at the beginning.
Now, obviously then, the more videos that you have a back catalogue. So when people are coming in on that first video, they're then able to have a look at your other videos and they're able to binge and they're able to accumulate significantly more hours. So you need to keep at it. So don't give up after 1, 2, 3 videos that aren't doing so well. It will come, trust me on it. You just need to keep at it, keep going, new videos, better quality over time.
So as we can see through the videos here, it looks like there's been someone who has gone from video to video to video, one after another, after coming to the site.
Right, so at the end of your video then, you're wanting to make sure that your viewer has got the potential to see more of your videos. So in order to do that, you need to be adding in either a playlist over here or a video here, so that they've got the most potential to go on and see more of your videos and see more of your content, adding to your viewing time and the potential for them to subscribe to your channel.
So these are really easy to make and add in whenever you want to, but you definitely need to have a back catalogue first in order to do this.
Now, by adding these videos or playlists to the end of your current video, it can increase the chances of past videos being resurrected. I've had it with a couple of videos where I've actually dedicated that slot in particular to one particular video, and I've been able to see that video absolutely shoot off and be resurrected. From where you see a flat line to all of a sudden it shoots up again.
So this video demonstrates perfectly what I'm on about here. It was flat for a very long time, and once I changed the channel videos at the end, it shot up.
And one of the last few things is the browse feature. So you want to make sure that your video is being clicked on, and that is going to be coming up through that browse feature. So unless you're in a niche where it is so niche that people are having to search for it and actually find it, then you're going to be in a different ballpark.
So the stats against where people are finding your videos on the right hand side of your video analytics, and it will show you the browse feature on the right hand side. This is where you're wanting people to really click on it and find the video.
Okay, so I hope that all the information I've just given in the video has been of use, and it will help those smaller channel creators to increase their video hours and subscribers, or to anyone who's thinking about it, use this as reference. Please, by all means, keep coming back to the video. Now, if you have liked what you've seen today, please have a look over here at my videos that I've been publishing already, and please subscribe. So thank you for your time, and catch you again soon. Bye now.